Welcome to Mixtape Videos. Today, we're counting down the top 5 duos in NBA history. All-time greats may be dominant on their own, but it's hard to beat an unstoppable duo. Let's take a look at some of the best. Number 5. Karl Malone and John Stockton. Two players who are top 5 all-time at their respective positions shared the court for almost 20 years. Malone and Stockton are iconic for a reason. They were such an imposing force with their signature pick and roll. While playing together, they averaged a combined 39 points, 13 assists, and 13 rebounds. They never had a stellar supporting cast surrounding them, but still managed back-to-back finals. The most impressive thing about them is their consistency. Stockton played 16 full 82-game seasons and still, at age 39, was averaging 13 points and 8 assists. The same goes for Malone, who in his last season with the Jazz still averaged 20.6 points. They never won a championship, but the fact that they made this list without it speaks for itself. Number 4. Tony Parker and Tim Duncan. This duo is very underrated. Together, they went to 5 finals and won 4 championships. We all know what Duncan brings to the table, but we don't praise Parker as much as we should. From 2006 to 2013, he shot an impressive 51% from the field, averaging 19 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds per game. For some reason, everybody just seems to forget that he has a Finals MVP on his resume and made an All-NBA team just 3 years ago. They complemented each other's game perfectly and always stepped up in the playoffs. You can tell that easily by those 4 rings. Number 3. Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This is a no-brainer. They were the core of the Showtime Lakers. They won 5 championships and had 8 finals appearances together. This combo was a match made in heaven. Magic was the distributor and floor general, while Kareem could focus on rebounding, blocking shots, and being an elite offensive post player. The main reason why they aren't higher on this list is because when Magic was drafted, it was exactly the point where Kareem started to decline. He only averaged double-digit rebounds for 2 more seasons after that. So although this duo is amazing, they didn't share their prime for too long. Number 2. Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen. First, we know that they were spectacular on offense, but let's not overlook their defense. During the span of their second three-peat, the Bulls never fell from the top 4 in defensive rating, mostly because of these two guys. They both led the league in steals a combined 4 times and collected an outstandingly high amount of defensive win shares. But apart from being 2 of the greatest defenders ever, they could do it all on the other side of the court too. They were capable of controlling the ball and distributing it, proven by the fact that they rarely had a season with less than 5 assists per game. They were a lethal wing combination. Pippen is a reminder that no basketball player, even the GOAT, wins 6 championships just by himself. Number 1. Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. The greatest 1-2 punch in NBA history, period. In the 2001 playoffs, where they solidified their dominance by making the historical run of 15-1, they averaged a combined 59.8 points, 22.7 rebounds, and 9.3 assists. They boosted their games by leaning on each other. Shaq was a scorer who needed to be constantly double-teamed, and Kobe was a great perimeter shooter who could also slash to the basket and finish. They worked in a perfect system where they optimized their ability to be efficient by ball movement, but being 2 of the greatest players of all time, they could go one-on-one when needed. They won 3 straight championships and reached 4 NBA finals by the time Shaq was traded. Maybe they weren't best friends off the court, but on it, they assembled the best duo in basketball history. So those are our top 5 duos in NBA history. What do you think of our list? Which players do you think were the most lethal together? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for more NBA videos like this one and follow us on social media.